decision that I'm making, nigga, I've been seeing some of the crazy, like the universe been wiping niggas out. Closest people to me, blood, friends, everything been getting wiped away from me, bro. Like for real. And at first it was personal, like, dog, what the fuck? Like, I didn't do nothing, da. But then when I sat back, it's like, nah, pay attention to the lesson that's going on in this. And see that, you feel me? If I went to this next level, which is where I know I'm about to go to because of what I'm going through, they wouldn't be able to coexist on this realm. Frequency and energy-wise, they would have died. And our relationship would have been fucked up in a whole nother way, in a worse way to where it wouldn't even have been repairable if I would have ignored the signs that the universe was sending me. You feel me? So now that I'm paying attention to them, when people do whole shit to me, or you feel me, the Most High is bringing shit into my awareness for me to cut that off, I cut it off right then and there. I don't make it personal.
Yeah, we just keep moving.
I'm detached. Okay, that's just what it is. I have to heal from it in time, but from my heart, I have to forgive you for my peace and my sanity.
I got a question. So, 'cause I think that's the problem with a lot of us. A lot of people can't hold things on. Like now, I'm a person. If you do some whole shit to me, as long as you don't kill me or anything like that, I can really just let that shit go. Bygones be bygones. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it moving because there's no point of to keep holding on to that.
Yeah.
What you think is like? You think that's messing up the community, like men wise? Let's talk about men wise.
As far as what, like turning the other cheek?
Go. Yeah, black men.
Nah, I feel like it's a form of awareness and a level of communication that comes with that. You feel me? So I'm gonna let you know that you did some whole shit to me, but it's all in my approach and how I communicated with you on where this relationship goes from there. Because sometimes with being the bigger person and being the more aware person, bro, you're going to take a lot of shit on the chin. Yeah. You're going to always be the person that's always turning the cheek, that's always taking the problems, that's always getting beat up on. But that's because you special. When you have a higher calling, when shit like that get to happen with communication, you communicate to that person. And if they're not at a level to accept they're wrong and all of that, then you let bygones be bygones. But us as men, we don't know how to properly communicate with one another.
No, we don't.
Communicate with our chest, with our testosterone, and you feel me? Fuck saying I apologize. Like, nigga, you know I ain't mean it. You know, opposed to me saying like, damn, bro, I apologize. I didn't even know that even affected you that way. I apologize. And something as simple as me being sincere like that, our hearts are communicating. So everything that you felt, all the animosity, nigga, even if you wanted to kill me,
that shit go away.
It goes away instantly because it's genuine and it's real love. It's real love. You feel me? So with that type of shit, bro, when I have problems now, like even with everything that the Most High been doing in my life the past 6 months, I've communicated it. So in the back of my mind, I'm not carrying this in my subconscious because I know I was honest and real with you as a man. Fuck being a real nigga. I was truthful and authentic. Like you hurt my feelings. And letting you know I forgive you. It's cool. Where the relationship goes from here is up to the bigger person a lot of the time.
Why you think it's so hard for us to do that though?
As far as what?
To be men and just like, instead of like fighting and stuff and just communicate.
I believe it's rooted in fear. And us growing up, you feel me? We can't blame our mothers and our fathers for the way we was raised because it's habitual patterns that's been passed down at the end of the day. So you feel me? So when you recognize that, you take everything back to the root. Everything that I deal with, bro, I go back to the root. Yeah. You feel me? I always want to know, like, let's say something as simple with you and your chick. Why do you lie to your girl? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because a part of you is it's fear. Like, damn, I'm scared to tell her the truth because I'm fearful that she gonna leave me, or I'm fearful that she not gonna come back. Opposed to a real man is, look, baby, from the jump, I'm gonna give you the real. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. So I feel like a lot of the things that we deal with is based out of fear.
I feel like you do that to women now. Like I learned if you keep it more real with women now, you gonna have a lot of women.
Yeah.
There's like a pros and cons to that shit.
If you ain't scared to lose it, do you really love it? If you ain't scared to lose it?
Nah.
Or do you just understand it?
Nah.
What is love though?
You understand life. You understand that we came in here by ourselves and we gonna die by ourselves. So,
well, we still here came in with our mother, but
by yourself.
Yeah, by yourself.
We came through her.
Yeah.
We came through her
Not
at the end of the day. Not with her.
Yeah.
She carried us and we were formed and all of that type of shit. But when I came out of this womb, my mama didn't come out of that womb.
No,
right
she
behind me.
didn't.
She was already here.
You gonna be in that casket by yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that type of shit, bro, that's at least how I personally look at it. You know what I'm saying? I take it one step at a time with everything. What was you about to ask me?
Yes, indeed, powerful people. This is another episode of Breaking the Machine. I'm the host of Rod the Poet.
My nigga get in here. Hey, this is therapy section, baby.
It's always
Yes, sir.
I swear to God, bro, I be feeling good after I leave this.
We had took
Sure.
a brief intermission from the podcast for like 2 months, and just to get some mental, health, and just to, focus on our mental health. And I saw you took a brief intermission from social media, just in the hustle and grind, just to do some meditation and some reflection yourself. What did you learn from that time? You just taking a step back? You already touched on a little bit of that.
I feel like with me, mastering the level of not taking anything personal. I feel like the level that I'm at right now in life is mastering ground zero. And ground zero to me is like the master of detachment. To, like you said, like if you truly love it, are you scared to let it go? Like, no, I'm not scared to let anything go. My mom, my dad, like I know this comes with life. And I know that problems come with life. I know that obstacles come with life, and it's all on how I perceive it. So, you feel me, during this sit-down time, I really just been sitting with myself and mastering my emotions, my impulsiveness, and really making aware decisions and conscious decisions in my life.
Hey, Shorty, you about to get caught with this rapid shit. Only because the way your mindset is, it's like I can feel that shit. Like I can feel it. Like when you, like I can feel like your next upcoming shit, it's about to be some shit because it's like to get this together is you bringing your own persona, you bringing your charismatics to it. Now when you spit, it's gonna be some shit like, whoo.
And that's the only thing, like, I was just telling my brother this yesterday. Not my brother, my cousin. We was politicking. And I was just telling that nigga, like, bro, this probably been the most trying season that I ever had in my life, the past 6 months of my life. I can honestly say I've hit rock bottom. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And, like, this shit ain't been fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? I
know.
I notice a lot of niggas, bro, get to a certain level of mastery or spirituality. And when they get to that rock bottom, bro, some niggas don't bounce back. Or they resort back to what was comfortable for them and go back to the world or go back to shit, opposed to sitting in the uncomfortableness, sitting in the pain. You feel me? And that's what I've been on the past, 2 months, bro. 3 months just. I've been sitting in the pain. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga be lying, like, bro, when you get to these high levels, that new level, new devil shit is real, bro. And I'm mentally strong, bro. I can honestly say my mind is broken, but I'm sane. So the fact that my mind is broken and I can still smile and I'm sane, that show my resilience.
You think it's harder because you're the first one to get to them levels?
The first one to get to the levels in which way?
Like, the higher you get, like you said, the devil is.
Yeah.
Like, man, you getting your, you on your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit. Like, you really on your way. You feel me? Like, you think it's harder because nobody can really tell you how to battle, your climate. And you like I said, you the first one.
Yeah, I feel like the first one always takes all the bullets.
Yeah.
And, ever since I came into the acknowledgement of self, I've always prided myself on being a martyr. So being a martyr is the one that's going to be the first to sacrifice for change. You know what I'm saying? And I was watching a Pac interview a while ago, and he said he like, even if I'm not going to be the one to change anything, I want to spark the mind.
And he did.
Facts. And I feel like for this generation, I'm one of those minds that's carrying on what he left behind. You know what I'm saying? So with all of this shit that come with spirituality, that come with music, that come with going to these higher levels, bro, if your mind ain't built for this, you gonna crash. And you gonna crash fast and hard depending on what your vices is. You know what I'm saying? So me knowing my vices and me truly knowing myself was me right now. I got a mirror in front of my face every single day. I sit with myself consciously every single day, bro. Like, that's my focus right now. Like, bro, you got to unwind all of this shit to the best of your ability before the Most High put you on this platform. Because you're not going to get put on this platform until spirit feel like you're ready.
That's crazy. Because I've been looking at myself in the mirror a lot. Like when we were talking about social media, I really want to throw that shit away. For real. Man, it be days I feel like I don't even need it. But like hearing you talk, I don't really feel as scared no more as elevating. Because sometimes I be feeling like I'm alone, like that elevation, like just elevating and becoming a better version of yourself and just dealing with new devils, then going back to, like you said, somewhere comfortable. I feel like that's me. Like I was 194, I'm back to like 230. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
But it's always like that, man. When you don't instill your willpower, you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't get inspired or motivated. Everything is rooted with your will at the end of the day. You feel me? So if my willpower is high, regardless to what I'm going through, bro, I'm going to stay in the gym. I'm not going to create a habit and then 2 months down the line, I fall off. I was just motivated to get in the gym. I was just inspired to get in the gym. But when your willpower is high, when your will is there, nothing is going to break me from what my focus is, regardless to what I'm going through. You feel me? And that's the same thing with your willpower and discipline go hand in hand. So you feel me? I was studying and this video came up, right? Indian dude, he talking, pulled his phone up and he like, yeah, like a lot of people come to me and say like they wish technology hadn't advanced like this and this is the detriment and the downfall of mankind. And he was like, I don't believe that. So that piqued my interest. Like, damn, what bro about to say? And after that, he was like, it's not the technology that's killing us. It's the lack of discipline to control yourself from this substance. It's the lack of discipline. So it's my discipline knowing that social media may be my downfall, but I constantly be on there and be scrolling for an hour or so and not getting nothing done. Opposed to you hear that voice in the back of your head say, you gotta get back to reading, or you gotta do this. You gotta do this. Your focus is broke. That's your discipline. That's your higher self telling you, get back on track. So technology not killing us at all. This is a tool, just like money.
Damn.
It's all on the level that you at and your perception that's going to cause you to crash and burn or utilize this for what it's used for. And we not taught to use that. Everything is stimulant based with us. You feel me? Everything is to keep you attentive, opposed to being attentive to yourself. Everything outside of us is to keep us from going within us. And when I watch that, nigga, I ain't been on my phone like that since, bro. I cut my phone off for 2 days, both of them.
Hey, I did that with my girl like a month ago. Me and her just like, we cut our phones off. And damn, bro, you just said some shit. I ain't gonna.
No, that was what I was about to say. You know, that's real talk.
You did.
Because everybody want to be that cornerstone for their family.
Yeah.
You know, everybody want to be that rock, but don't nobody want to be stepped on. And, you know, and I feel like that's what he's basically saying. Like, I am that rock, but I have to take, like you said, I got to take all the bullets first. I got to get stepped on. I got to take all that pain first. And that's my role. I didn't just take on the role as being the head, and I didn't have to receive the pain. That's what gives you that title, because you're the one who take the pain.
Exactly.
But when you talk about this journey of, you know what I'm saying, constantly replenishing, constantly healing yourself, is that something that everybody in our, because think about all the brothers in our community that go through these different things and they ain't never did that work. You think this is a process that everybody has to do? All these young homies, all the old homies, everybody got to do this. Yeah. Like, can you imagine what that would look like? All of us doing this process, bro. That would be heavy, bro. That'd be heavy.
When 2 or more are gathered in his name, there I am in the midst. You feel me? I live by that. So at the end of the day, like, I get his game to the homies. And I done fell off my rocker. I done fell off the horse. I done fell off everything. I done fell back to the world. I done did all of that to learn. And learning that everything is in perfect synchronicity and divinity, even the bad. Because ain't nothing happening to you, it's happening for you. And it's all on how we view the shit. So, you feel me? I truly believe that before unity come into play, before niggas get to talking about money need to come into play, healing needs to come into play first. And real healing, not no perspective healing, not no method of healing, real healing. Real healing, because we're a loving people. We're a big-hearted people. We're a kind people. We're a giving people.
We was born pure.
We was born pure. You feel me? We are pure. We are the aboriginal. We are 100% human.
Hey.
You feel me?
Hey, y'all ain't ready for this. They ain't ready for this, man, because, bro, they ain't.
That shit start with us.
It do, bro.
Everything start with us first.
I was talking to one of my homeboys the other day, and I was telling him just the same thing, like killing those demons. How do you really put? Well, I don't know if you can kill the demon, but you gotta, you know, try to suppress the demon. You got a horizontal plane that we live on, and you got the vertical plane. Because the minister Farrakhan talks about this with being the cross. You got the horizontal plane, and you got the vertical plane. But then it's that space in the middle where they both meet. it's like women. You know what I'm saying? On the vertical plane it's love, but on the horizontal it's lust. But we both agree that we have an adornment for women. And then same with food. It's like shit. On the vertical plane, you might fast, or you might drink sea moss, or you might eat 1 meal a day. But on a horizontal plane, you just eating everything.
Man.
But it's like we both agree we need food. So those spaces. How do you get in those spaces? Is it willpower, like you just said? Is it just willpower to push through? Because it's hard to discern, because sometimes it's like one or the other. Like, how do you determine the difference between lust and love, or eating too much, or just sustaining your body?
That is a good question.
Because somebody will tell you, hey, you're supposed to eat 1 meal a day, and another person feel like, man, I'm supposed to eat 3 meals a day. But they don't understand that they operating on a horizontal level, thinking that they vertical, thinking they doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? They lusting for women, thinking, hey, man, I'm loving women, and this is what I'm supposed to do. But it's that middle ground.
Yeah, I feel like, the best way I can describe this is polarity and duality. So for me, duality is up and down, left and right, good and bad, love and lust. Polarity is coexisting at the end of the day. So it's being a student to the spirit and following spirit at the end of the day. Everybody is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's path is going to be different going to the path of light. Everybody's path is different, but we're going into the same direction. So that's how we can break down denominations and religions and stuff like that. Which on the lower level, yeah, we can shun that. We can shun the way you eat. I can shun what you believe in. I can do all of that. You feel me? But it's like at the end of the day, that ain't helping me. That ain't helping you. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's not pushing us forward. So I feel like for me personally, it's finding your path. Finding your light, because at the end of the day, if you open that pathway up for the spirit to speak to you, it's going to guide you on what to do. For me personally, I eat 1 meal a day. But for me to tell another man, like, bro, we supposed to be eating 1 meal a day, that's going based off my beliefs. That's going based off how I was
ain't
raised.
doing that no more.
It's good for you, man. I eat 1 meal a day.
No, I'm saying I like how you said that, because I know I call myself, man, you supposed to be doing this. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Lately I've been having.
You supposed to. We're supposed to just be.
Yeah. Now I'm in a frame. Like I learned myself a lot in these last couple of years. Now I'm in a frame. It's just looking forward. Not even looking side to side, seeing what everybody else doing. Just worry about what I'm doing, and I think that's what and that is like a lower level vibration.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. If we all worried about our individual walks to get to the one, because we're all interconnected. We're all connected either way it goes.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like it's like we one big old spirit.
Yeah. Most definitely. We're all one collective conscious mind connected to the collective consciousness. And the moment we get into the space that we realize that we're all one and we're not separate, now we can flourish and be the individual, unique snowflake that we all are. When love is at the center of it, I'm not worried about what you're doing. I'm not worried about what you're doing or how we're different. I'm more figuring out, how do we coexist with one another? How can we help one another? How can I help you get to what your goals is spiritually, what was written out for you, what was written for you, and what was written for me? And we help each other.
Man, love solves everything.
Love is bliss. It's everything.
Solves everything. But I feel like love is really just an action. That's all it is to me. I look at it as just an action. You know,
for sure. Even speaking is an action, is words. But you feel me? That's everything comes from the collective consciousness, quantum realm, down into thought through words. You manifest and it comes. So you feel me? I most definitely believe that love is action. I live by that. I can tell you how much I love you, but then cheat on you when you ain't looking at me. I can tell you how much I love you and how much I do for you, but if I get in this courtroom and it's jeopardizing my freedom, I'm telling on you. That ain't love at the end of the day. So everybody's definition of what love is selfish.
It's selfish.
It's very selfish, because true love is selfless. But not at the detriment of you hurting yourself or harming yourself for love. You know what I'm saying? But love is a selfless act. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with self first.
It do.
Love starts here first. I can't say I love you and I do all of this for you and I take care of you, baby, and I'm fucked up on the inside. I can't say I love you and I don't love myself. Something as small as not keeping your nails clean.
Hey, bro, I be on all that now, man. Yesterday, bro, I was procrastinating on my phone on Instagram. I'm like, bro, I gotta get to the gym. You know, my girl was like, what's wrong with you? I told him I'm fat as hell now. I'm getting the fuck out the house. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, bro, I gotta go. You feel me? Like little stuff like I was like, bro, I don't love myself no more or something. You feel me? I let myself go. I'm like, hell, no, I'm gone. You feel me? Like that's real, dog. Like like we grew up getting your nails done. I looked at that shit like it was gay.
For sure.
You feel me? But now I go get my toes done, nails done here. Ain't nothing wrong for a king to keep himself clean.
And it's a form of self-love. It
is.
shows your body and your mind that I love you.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's the biggest thing. Like, if you talk to your body will talk back to you.
So what you think about girls, like, getting their body done?
I don't believe in it. I believe we got into a space as a society of what the image of perfection is.
Yeah.
So, you feel me? If you go back in time during slavery times and before that, I was reading a story earlier on a lady named Miss Bartman, and it was a caricature of African women with fat asses that they put in museums. You know what I'm saying? And humiliated our women. So at the end of the day, I personally believe that it starts with love within the home first. When you have to go out and search for love, when you have to go out and search for everything outside of you, society is going to mold you. It's going to mold your mind. It's going to mold what you should be opposed to what you know you should be. You feel me? So just with women getting their bodies done, I ain't going to be the nigga to say, oh, hell no, you crazy, you stupid, you shouldn't. Nah, I'm just going to pour the love into my sisters and pour the love into the ladies that's in my circumference to know that I love you for who you are. And even if you don't see your worth, I'm going to tell you your worth every single time I see you. I'm going to pour into you every time I see you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us don't have that. We didn't have that growing up. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, we all grown little children.
Yeah, man.
So that's what you know what I'm saying? That's what it goes back to. You feel me? So hell no, I don't believe in that women getting their body and asses did and all of that. That shit ain't what's up. And society pumping it. Anything that society is pumping right now, I'm anti. I'm against it.
Yeah.
Because I know it's pushing for the detriment of our
people.
The minds of our people.
Yeah.
We never think about it like that.
Nope.
All these women feel like they imperfect. Feel like they, you know what I'm saying? They not adequate enough. I never thought about it like that, but that's a fact.
You know, a woman never even sat down and talked to us. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got on the right clothes or no money in your pocket, she won't even sit down and have a conversation with you. But she sit down and have a conversation with you just looking for who you are. You might never know, what that could turn into. You feel me? Just have a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? Most women won't even do that. They just look, they really be looking at if a nigga can take care of them.
But you know what? This the biggest thing I learned, bro. And it's crazy, right? Growing up, you feel me? We lived by the analogy of you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Yes,
right?
the fuck you can.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, bro, this is an energy game we playing with. An alpha or true alpha male, a woman's natural nature is to submit. So at the end of the day, nigga, I ain't gotta have no chains on. I don't gotta pull out no money. I don't have to fake no persona.
Didn't I say that
I don't
last
have to do none of that. When I walk up to a woman, I'm alpha.
Keep
a
it
woman
player.
knows alpha, and
Yes.
I keep it player and I keep it G.
Yes.
And I done had some of the coldest women that you can imagine
Yes.
on me, like, oh my God,
Yes.
like. But that's what she wanted before she bumped into a real nigga. Before she bumped into an authentic nigga, she thought she wanted a nigga that was gonna take care of her, the diamonds, the clothes, the buy you bags. But when you meet a real man, hey baby, that come after all this game I'm about to give you.
Bro, the shit I know now, I'll be like Solomon around this motherfucker. Hey.
But that's in our nature too, though.
It is though. It is though.
Polygyny and multiple women and multiple wives is in our nature.
But they don't want to talk about it. It's all business to me.
It's most definitely.
But
it's good for the economy.
It's good for your economy. It's good for your health. You know what I'm saying? It's so. If you look at the word, say replenish, and multiply. That's a beautiful thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But
you
we westernized over here.
We most definitely westernized in everything that we believe in. And you also got a lot of niggas, bro, that the reason why a lot of people root for that polygyny and all of that shit is because it's lust rooted in it.
Yeah, it is.
It's fantasy rooted in it. It takes a real man to take care of more than one woman.
Because to be honest, every woman that we have sex with, and to be honest, we really supposed to take care of them.
Exactly.
That's it. That's scripture. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if we was taught, all right, yeah, you gotta have sex with all these women, but you gotta take care of each one. Bro, our body counts probably be low as hell.
But knowing us, we niggas, our body counts will still be high.
Yeah.
Because we, you know what I'm saying, we're hard-headed and we're stiff-necked people. So just because you know what you're supposed to do,
Yeah.
that ain't gonna stop you from popping no girl. That ain't gonna stop you from having sex and fulfilling your lower self and your fleshly matters at the end of the day, just being real.
Yeah.
We know that's nigga knowledge. That's what a lot of us got. A lot of us got nigga knowledge.
Man.
And nigga
Make a
knowledge.
shirt, nigga
No,
knowledge,
facts.
man.
Nigga knowledge. And that's to sound good in conversations. That's to insert yourself in every room to make yourself seem like you're knowledgeable. But wisdom is action. I can know all of this stuff, but if I don't put what I know into action, I'm just another nigga that know a bunch of shit. That's how we view pastors now. Bro, you know all of this shit. This is nigga knowledge that you know with scripture. But then when you get caught fucking around with little boys, you get caught fucking around with girls. Oh, I'm human. No, bro. You abused your power. You abused the knowledge and never converted it over to wisdom. So everything that I personally learned, I've been a nigga with my knowledge for the past 5 years, bro. Certain things I've applied and turned into wisdom that was beneficial to me. I didn't do the shit that I know I needed to do. I didn't convert the real knowledge into wisdom. I would have been light years ahead of what I am now. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm converting knowledge into wisdom, I've lost some of the closest people to me. Because my self-love is actually growing now.
Damn.
My self-awareness of my circumference is actually growing now. So certain people can't coexist with me on this realm that I'm going in. Or the realm that I'm existing in right now. So the universe is going to wipe people out. And it's not up to you to keep people in this circumference with you because you holding yourself back.
Man.
Those blessings, that door ain't going to appear and open up until a dog that's been with you since you was 10 get out of the picture. Yeah, you love this nigga, but dogs still be on bullshit. Or he secretly envying you. Or it's secret jealousy that you not even peeping. It's a lot of secret and ulterior motives with lower vibrational energies as you ascend and go up. I done seen it happen, bro.
Man.
Before my eyes, my nigga. I done seen the closest people. When I say people that I hold near and dear to me, I don't even talk to them now.
But I ain't gonna lie, growing up in the city though, it's just like that. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I get that energy right now. And that's just I don't know. That's like you said, nigga shit.
It's nigga shit, bro.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling in the world when you feel like a nigga gonna kill you, something like somebody close to you. You can feel the hate.
But what happens when you don't feel it? And it festers.
Damn.
And it festers.
Man.
It festers in that person. To where they can't control it and they lash out.
And they lash out and they fuck around and kill you. Like it's a couple people I know, I'll be like, all right, bro, I gotta stop playing with fire, leave this motherfucker alone, cause I already know how he is, you saying, you know what I'm saying? I love this nigga, but man, he gonna fuck around and do something to me. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But
And at the end of the day, bro, a snake is a snake. A tiger is a tiger. At the end of the day, you don't get mad when a snake strikes. You knew what the snake was before you stepped into the pit of snakes. You knew exactly what it was going to do. So to walk into this pit of snakes and think, oh, I'm going to pet this and I'm going to take this home and I'm going to convert it. No, this is my homie. It's going to be all right. I'm going to fix him. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. You feel me? A snake is a snake at the end of the day.
The crazy part about that is Paul Mooney said a joke. He said, man, everybody a nigga. Everybody, they think that's my nigga until that's just a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what he's just saying. Like, man, it's cool to be around your niggas until it's that nigga and not my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew he was on some nigga shit until he really on some nigga shit. Man, that's crazy, man.
Facts.
But man, I'm telling you, man. But I was gonna ask him, where can they find you on social media, on Instagram and Facebook and all that?
I'm official Courtney Bell on everything. Courtney Bell 313 on Twitter. Official Courtney Bell on Instagram. Facebook really only be family for family now. Mm-hmm. All the aunties and uncles that's on there. So Courtney Bell on that. And yeah, just Courtney Bell on everything, man.
Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning into this episode of Breaking the Machine. Make sure you tune in next week. We dropping an episode every Sunday. And like I said, we back. If you have any questions that y'all like to ask us, DM us on Instagram at BRTheMachine and we'll get to your questions. And I appreciate you for coming on and doing this with us, man, because we had powerful conversations, man.
Spank, every single time.
Spank was like, man, we got to get Courtney on for the first episode. And he was like, man, I was like, man, who in Detroit who really be talking that stuff, who really elevated? You was the first name that came up. A producer brought your name up. Spank bring your name up. And I'm telling you, these conversations that we have are just powerful, man. So I appreciate you for coming through, my brother.
Oh, most definitely, bro. It's love every time. And these conversations that need to be pushed forward. This shouldn't just be like a podcast conversation. Or, you know what I'm saying? This shit got to bleed off of the camera onto the camera at the end of the day. You feel me? Like, I live by that. Like, I live by the still 2000 era where the streets was talking. Like, I keep that same methodology. So, you feel me? What's strong enough in the streets is going to bleed over to the camera. We don't need the cameras all the time. It's going to bleed over when it's truth.
Hey, man.
Facts.
Hey, Courtney Bell, Breaking the Machine.
Peace
We
to
out.
God.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.